Folkers. What's good? Snapzilla Gorilla, aka The Definition, hitting y'all with another video. So, what is freedom? That's what I want to talk about right now. I want to talk about what freedom is. Freedom is the ability to do whatever you want to do, as long as you don't harm another person. Say what you want, do what you want, hold up whatever sign you want, whether it be a swastika, whether it be a Confederate flag, whether it be a black fist, whether it be anything. You see, showing someone a sign does not harm you. It doesn't harm the person. If their feelings are hurt because they see a sign that they don't agree with, then that's on them. You see, that's how staunch I am in the support of freedom. Why am I saying this? Well, because I just watched a video from somebody who just did a video, and this is kind of my response to that. Although I'm not going to say this person's name, I respect this individual a great deal. I just disagree with him on this front. Now, he seems to have, and it's not just him. This is what I'm hearing from many people. It's not just him, and this is why this is basically a broad, general video to address anybody who doesn't understand what freedom is. Okay? And in the face of true freedom, there's no such thing as privilege. In the face of true freedom, there is no such thing as privilege. Let me explain. True freedom is just what I explained it to be. Do what you want, say what you want, live where you want, smoke what you want, inject what you want into your own person. Do what you want to do with your own self, say what you want to say out of your own mouth, as long as you don't threaten or harm anyone. And that could be whatever, okay? But as soon as you put your hands on somebody, as soon as you violate someone else's rights, as soon as you take someone else's freedoms away, touch someone else's property, do whatever the case may be, then that's where you stepped in it, okay? That's when you violate it. When you violate someone's rights, you don't deserve to be handled correctly, in a soft manner, okay? So, this whole COVID-19 thing has brought out many tyrants, okay? From mayors to governors. And they put out arbitrary edicts that make little to no sense. Like, oh, you can go to Walmart, right? But Walmart has to rope off certain sections that they don't consider essential. Who dictates and who determines what's essential and what's not? Well, the individual does. What may be essential to you might not be essential to someone else. Or all these gun laws they're trying to pass. Like Governor Northam in Virginia passing very restrictive Second Amendment infringing gun laws under the in the midst of this coronavirus outbreak. You have people like him doing that, violating your rights, straight up and down. It's not a privilege to own a firearm, okay? It's not a privilege to drive a car. It's not a privilege to eat bubble gum. That is your right. In the face of true freedom, there is no such thing as privilege. If people want to sip a latte, okay? If people over here want to sip a latte, they can sip a latte. If people over there, if somebody wants to, like I said, man, y'all get what I'm saying, okay? And what else I'm saying is that, yes, there are a lot of horrors in other countries that these people, that people face, in third world countries, they face all the time. Many pandemics have been faced down by these people. Yes, they have survived a great deal of problems. All right, they have survived a great many things, dictatorships, earthquakes, war, all that. Yes, we haven't suffered that much here. We haven't suffered as much as those people, but nonetheless, that doesn't mean that we should give up a little bit of essential freedoms for politically promised security. Just because people in another country suffer greater than we suffer over here doesn't mean that we have to give up any more of our freedoms. That is what you call a false dilemma. Oh, we shouldn't complain about our freedoms because we don't have it as bad as these people over here. No, it doesn't work like that. Instead, let's look at this. Let's work on how we can get everyone in the world their freedoms back. Instead of saying, no, little Javier in Costa Rica, or not Costa Rica, in Venezuela, he can only get 1 pound of food a day. So therefore, you shouldn't complain about any amount of your freedoms being stripped from you. No, don't work like that. Instead, let's look at it like this. Little Javier in Venezuela can only get 1 pound of food. So what I'm going to do is hold on to the freedom that I have to get more than 1 pound of food, right? I'm going to hold on to my freedom of being able to buy a little bit more ammo or buy a firearm like they can't do in Venezuela and these other countries. And I'm going to say, you know what? How can we help these other people get their freedoms? How can we help these people get more than 1 pound of food a day? Let's do both. Let's hold on to the freedom that I have and get back the what many consider small amount of freedoms or even privileges. Let's get those back. And many people have a problem with these protests that they're having in these different states. Okay? Because they're not social distancing and they're not wearing masks and whatnot. But my thing is this. They're grown. They know the risk. They know that if they go out there and they are amongst all these other people, that if this virus is what they say it is, then they have a high chance of catching the virus and spreading the virus. But I want you guys to look at it like this too. All these people made that decision to get together and do that. Meaning that they are around each other and they're passing it around to each other, which they said they already made a decision in their mind to put their health at risk, put their lives at risk to stand up for freedoms. Even if it's the freedom to hold up a swastika sign or a Confederate flag, or to show up at the Capitol with firearms. It's their right. They didn't shoot anybody. They didn't hit anybody. They didn't beat anybody. It was their decision. Do I like swastikas? No. Do I like Confederate flags and what they represent? No, I do not. But at the same time, it's a symbol. It's a sign. It's not hurting me. It's not physically harming me. Someone holding up a Confederate flag does not harm me. Unless that person with the Confederate flag then decide they want to attack me. That's when you go over the line. If you try to attack me, it's no longer about the Confederate flag. It's about what's in your heart when you decided to attack me. That Confederate flag, if you attack me, I'm not going to defend myself by attacking the Confederate flag or the swastika. I'm going to defend myself against you, the individual that decided that they wanted to violate my personal space and my physical well-being by trying to attack me. So, what is freedom? Like I said, freedom is the ability to do whatever you want to do Say whatever you want to say. Carry whatever you want to carry. Wear whatever you want to wear. Breathe the air. Drink water. Grow food. Grow vegetables at your own accord, without government permission, without daddy permission, without permission from the government. As long as you don't harm someone, and as long as you do the right thing for yourself, as long as you're doing it to yourself, as long as you make a decision for your own self and your own body, that's what freedom is. Don't violate my rights, I won't violate yours. Don't violate my space, I won't violate yours. It's that simple. I am that in tune with freedom. I am that for freedom that, yeah, I'm okay with someone calling me the N-word. I'm not okay with it, but I'm not going to violate that person's right because they said that. I'm okay with someone holding up a swastika sign. As long as they keep it to themselves, they have their belief. People have the right to believe whatever they want to believe. Hold whatever sign up they want to hold up. That's how for freedom I am. Just like I have the freedom to hold up a fist. So anyway, and in terms of these war-torn countries, many veterans already know how these countries tend to fall under tyranny. And it's just like what they're doing right here in the United States. Taking your rights one at a time. Oh, it's only temporary. Oh, we have to do this in the name of safety. Miss me with that. Miss me with it. I ain't with it. So that's what I got for you guys. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And let's keep it real about what freedom is. Let's just keep it real about what freedom is. Much love to y'all. Peace out.